It's Frank Mangio, wine columnist for Southern California and Taste of Wine TV, and tasteofwinetv.com. That's a mouthful. We're with Ray Falkner, and if anybody knows most of what's going on in Temecula wine country, it's Ray Falkner. He's the president of the Temecula Valley Wine Association and happens to own Falkner Winery, which is where we are right now. Ray, you've got a lot of good product behind me on the table. Why don't you go through it and tell us the nice things that are happening here at Falkner Winery?
Okay. There are two wines for this particular event that we are pouring. One is a brand new release. It's our 2006 Riesling, which is really a very luscious wine. Great flavors of pear. It goes extremely well with the shrimp, mango, and fried plantain dish that we have with it. We're also serving the 2003 Meritage that just got a gold medal at the Pacific Rim competition.
Congratulations.
No, thank you. Thank
Lovely.
you. It's a lovely wine, and everybody seems to enjoy it, which I like quite a bit, right?
You know, I hear Meritage, and I have to talk about the winemaker that you've got here, Steve Sagata. The man's a genius. And to put together a Meritage, I think, is really a signature for the winemaker. Let's interrupt and just go through the process of making a Meritage wine. Do you have any input on that too?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Everything begins in any kind of blended wine. It all starts with the fact of you try to take each one of the varietals and make them as well as you possibly can. So, for example, our Meritage is always a combination of Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, and Cabernet Franc. And we will start by making those as rich and as delicious as we can. But putting together the Meritage every year is going to be a little bit different in terms of how the flavors really blend together. Mother Nature plays a big role in this. So therefore, we know, year to year to year, there's going to be a little bit of difference. In this particular year, which is 2003, we discovered that both our Merlots and our Cabernet Francs were really rich and in fact a little bit stronger than the Cabernet. So this particular year, it is a little more influenced by the Merlot and the Cabernet Franc, and a little less Cabernet Sauvignon involved, which is just the opposite of what we did in 2002.
So every year, really, the customer that loves that Meritage can expect something just a little different touch. Winemaker's touch, the owner's touch,
yes,
and others that make a collective decision every year as to what the formula is. And
well, that's correct. I mean, stylistically, we try to keep the wine with the exact same style. Something that's going to be in a Meritage is going to be rich, a lot of good fruit flavors, and a nice soft finish, right? The key is how do you do that with the wines that you were able to produce in that given year, and that really is that's up to our winemaker Steve, who does an excellent job of being able to produce high quality wines and then work through these blends so that we end up with good balanced wines, great structure.
Falkner has always impressed me with being a work in progress. I remember coming first in here about 3 years ago, maybe. And I saw the excitement that was going on here at Falkner, but the building process that was going on. You've really increased your inventory here, and tell me what the latest thinking is now. We're in 2007 right now, and Falkner is evolving into
daily basis, and in the evenings is great for wedding receptions and corporate meetings and things like that. We're discovering that that is once again selling more wine through just on premise. Plus on the distribution side, our wines have increased quite a bit. So our production this year will probably jump up closer to 9,000 cases, where we've been in before at 8,000 cases. And we just see a bright path looking forward.
What I noticed too is the outer world is finally giving you the recognition that you deserve. I see a lot of medals that are being won. What's the latest that you can talk about?
Well, we've done certainly with the 03 Meritage is a gold medal that was really we like it, and we like the recognition we received. We also got a gold medal recently for our 2005 Sauvignon Blanc, which is an outstanding Sauvignon Blanc. It is very much the California style. It was good citrus flavors, and it has a little bit of grassiness, which I think goes extremely well in the Sauvignon Blanc.
It's my personal favorite white wine is Sauvignon Blanc, and I know you are right up there with those New Zealand folks, which
Oh,
are pretty
yeah.
good too.
Oh yeah, they are good. They
Yeah.
they know how to make it.
They do, yeah.
The difference is we still stick with cork and they do screw tops.
Yeah, that's true. Give me cork anytime. You know, I am from the old school.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give us the broader and bigger picture now in the Temecula Valley. I think as we mentioned earlier, Ray this year is the president of the Temecula Valley Wineries Association. And I know you came in rolling up your sleeves and vowed that things would get bigger and better here. Some of the things, you're in your fourth month,
Yes,
are you right now?
That's what I am.
Some of the things that you've already accomplished, I know, are considerable. And what do you look for throughout the year?
Well, certainly one of the objectives I had from the very start was increase the amount of marketing that Temecula Valley does. To be able to accomplish that, we've actually formed joint alliances with the Convention and Visitors Bureau, with the City of Temecula, and now we're working much more closely with the County of Riverside in able to get out a consistent message and develop a brand that we think really showcases what we have to offer here in Temecula Valley. So that's gone up quite a bit. We are now getting all of our wineries to start submitting our wines to the Wine Spectators, the Wine Enthusiasts, even the Robert Parker publications, so that those start getting ratings and we start getting recognized for the high quality wines we're actually producing. And we've just we're just starting to do that, so we're expecting to have some really good results by the end of this year. And now we're expanding in the region. We're moving from about 21 wineries that I think by the time the year is up, we'll probably have over 30 wineries. So
amazing the growth. Amazing the growth. And what I particularly like too, I noticed as the news came over the wire about your accomplishments, is that you are very big on a statement of principles, so to speak,
yes.
Code of conduct, if you will. Why don't you elaborate on that a little bit?
Well, that is one more step forward, I think, in forming a strong alliance among all of our members. Of course, all of our members consist of either wineries or growers, and each one is their own entrepreneur. So the association has always had shared objectives, but now we have shared values. And when you start having shared values, you present yourself in a more unified way to the customer and to the community. And that's one of the things that I think we've been very successful at in the 4 months I've been in charge here.
Well, that's Ray Falkner. That's what he knows about the Temecula Valley area. Come out to Temecula Valley. You'll find it's a lovely place to be, and there's some very important wines that are growing here in this area. Yeah, and with a market of 20 million, sky's the limit.
That's correct. That's correct. That is one more step forward.